Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to do your November the 15th, just for today, in a meditation. I apologize in advance if I seem brief. Fourth take, but we will get through this, right? Okay. The title of this meditation is Letting Go. Take my will in my life, guide me in my recovery, show me how to live. So what I want to say before I get into this, if you're a newcomer and you are making in-person meetings, or you hear someone say, let's close the meeting with the third step prayer, this is what we consider the third step prayer. 3 sentences. Take my will in my life, guide me in my recovery, show me how to live. So this would be what we would use sometimes to close, okay? It comes from the basic text, page 26. How do we begin the process of letting our higher power guide our lives? When we seek advice about situations that trouble us, we often find that our higher power works through others. When we accept that we don't have all the answers, we open ourselves to new and different options. A willingness to let go of our preconceived ideals and opinions opens the channel for spiritual guidance to light our way. At times, we must be driven to the point of distraction before we are ready to turn difficult situations over to our higher power. Anxiously plotting, struggling, planning, worrying, none of these suffice. We can be sure that if we turn our problems over to our higher power through listening to others share their experience, or in the quiet of meditation, the answers will come. There's no point in living a frantic existence. Charging through life like the house is on fire exhausts us and gets us nowhere. In the long run, no amount of manipulation on our part will change a situation. When we let go and allow ourselves access to a higher power, we will discover the best way to proceed. Rest assured, answers derived from a sound spiritual basis will be far superior to any answers we could concoct on our own. Just for today, I will let go and let my higher power guide my life. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of Serenity Prayer. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please, and thank you. Letting go. I like this meditation, especially when it says that rest assured, the last sentence, right? Rest assured, answers derived from a sound spiritual basis will be far superior to any answers we could concoct on our own. I believe that that is a true statement, but it's one that we have to learn. We absolutely have to learn. We have to learn that this is something that takes practice. And oftentimes, because it takes practice, for instance, I choose a practical solution, and it's spiritual, right? It takes time to see the fruit of that, to see the result. And if we're not able to see the result when we think we need to see it, a lot of times we will abort the strategy and do something different. Well, that something different oftentimes may give us dishonest gain or instant gratification. And we think, oh, we solved the problem. But in reality, what we were doing to begin with was just taking too long for us to see the result. Now, let's say that solution, the original one, would have long-term residual effect positively, but we didn't follow through. So now we have the experience of if it takes too long, do something different quickly, put a Band-Aid on it and make it better. We don't have the experience of learning how to wait patiently without complaining for something to begin to grow, the seed that we planted of faith initially to be able to grow. Do you understand what I'm saying when I say sometimes these sound spiritual based decisions are far superior because they have longer lasting results, but they're also like the bamboo tree. They can take longer for us to be able to see the growth or the fruit or the benefit from the seed of faith that we planted by doing it. We have to learn. We have to learn to give time. We have to learn that when we're talking about spirituality, we're talking about something that if it's founded in a sound spiritual status, if it's founded in that, then it's going to have better results over the long haul, right? If I have good credit and I decide, let me just say, if I have good credit and I decide at the age of 30 to rent an apartment that is extremely costly, it offers only carports. I don't have a garage to park in, nor do I have a beautiful landscape where I can actually grow my own vegetables and fruits. But the sidewalks are always shoveled and clean. The grass always looks like golf course grass. In that sense, it's beautiful. There may even be a luxury such as a community pool that I can use. Okay. At 30 years old and I have good credit, I'm going to pay someone $1,100, $1,200 a month, and I have absolutely nothing but a lease. I have good credit. I'm working a great job. My career is excellent. Why would I not secure a down payment on a home and buy a piece of property that I probably will pay two-thirds or a third less than 1,100? It might be the same amount, but that's not the point. The point is that I have a decision I can make either or, and one is going to give me longer term benefits. As I build equity into my home, I can use it to make other investments, or I can pay rent for the rest of my life. Now, at my age, getting closer to 60, I may not want to buy a home. I may actually benefit from something where I don't have to take care of the yard because of arthritis. The point is that when we make a decision, sometimes if we're looking for instant gratification versus something that takes a little bit of time for us to see the fruit of, we miss an opportunity, and it takes faith. It comes back down to our third step prayer, letting go and letting God. I want for you to think about this meditation on your own. I want you to think about it and figure out where in your life you need to do this. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. Hope that you have a beautiful day on purpose. I intend to.